What's going on, everyone? This is the Brandalorian coming at you with another action figure review. Today we're looking at the Star Wars The Black Series Phantom Menace, Qui-Gon Jinn, Darth Maul, and Obi-Wan Kenobi 3-pack. Just gonna go ahead and say it. Hot take, my absolute favorite Star Wars movie. Not saying it's the best, saying my personal favorite Star Wars movie is The Phantom Menace. So I might be a little biased with this review, but I'll try and be as fair as I can. No promises. Looking at the packaging, Black Series packaging with the side mural art, we got Darth Maul, Qui-Gon, and Obi-Wan there, looking pretty snazzy. Flipping it around, we've got the three of them, same art there. Not too much to say about the packaging and these characters. We know these characters quite well. So with that being said, let's not waste any more time and get into it. All right, we're starting off with Qui-Gon Jinn, and I'm very excited to have this figure because I missed out on the last couple of Qui-Gon Black Series. Now this one is just basically a repaint of those with the added cloth goods capes. I knew those were good figures, but with the added digital printing on the face makes this one look a lot better in my opinion. I'm very happy to have it. That sculpt, I feel like they've nailed the Liam Neeson likeness. The beard looks great, the hair, like they got that Liam Neeson nose. That looks great. Yeah, I think the beard came out perfect. I mean, this just feels like Qui-Gon, like right off the bat. Cloth good cape. Let's put the hood on him. Let's see what that looks like. Oh, that looks good. Reminds me of when they were acting as ambassadors on the Trade Federation ship, he and Obi-Wan. Like I said, Phantom Menace is my Star Wars movie. I have fond memories as a kid being excited for the toys to come out from the Midnight Madness. I remember the trailer. I already liked Star Wars, but this was the first Star Wars movie to have in theaters for me, so I'm partial to it. But looking down the figure, the tunic here looks really good. Nice sculpted detail in there. The belt, the Jedi belt looks good. Let's go ahead and take this robe off so we can see the rest of the sculpt. And that looks really good. I feel like they just nailed like the way this thing sits on him from a sculpting perspective. Looking on down the legs there, it's more sculpted detail. The boots look great. And just a really good looking Qui-Gon. As far as articulation goes, move his shoulders up about that far, pretty good. Got swivel at the waist. Can split about that much, but he's not going to be the most agile, flexible character. Double jointed knees, ankle rockers. And head articulation is a little limited. He can look down pretty well, but his hair kind of blocks him from looking all the way up and stuff. Taking a look at Qui-Gon's only accessory minus his Jedi robe, and we've got the standard Qui-Gon lightsaber with the little peg there, because you can remove the blade and hook up the lightsaber on his belt, and that looks pretty damn cool. I saw your laser sword. Only a Jedi carries those weapons. Perhaps I killed the Jedi and took it from him. And here's Qui-Gon with his lightsaber. Holds it very well. Next, we're going to take a look at Obi-Wan Kenobi as a Padawan, played by the great Ewan McGregor. I actually had the previous Phantom Menace, but I sold it online when I knew this one was coming because while it's the same sculpt, the paint detail is a lot more accurate in my opinion, at least from the pictures initially, and does not disappoint in person. I mean, that really does look like Ewan straight out of the film. We've got the little just Padawan ponytail and braid. Again with the robe, the soft goods robe. Let's see what that looks like. That looks good. That looks good. Council have given me permission to train you. You will be a Jedi, I promise. That's what I think of when I see him like that. Now, let's go ahead and take off the robe so we can look at the rest of the figure. And similar to the Qui-Gon figure, very well sculpted, a different tunic. Obviously, he's a much smaller, younger Jedi. Belt looks good. I remember getting the belt, the little belt, role-playing accessory back in the day that had the Jedi comlink and the braid and all that. We were big prequel fans growing up. I mean, we loved all of the Star Wars, the original 3 and the prequels, Clone Wars and all that, but prequels definitely carried a soft place in our heart. And this Obi-Wan looks really good. I mean, the previous figure was good. It's just a better face print and hair color, but I mean, they didn't really need to improve on much. Double jointed knees. You can split out pretty wide. Tunic allows for some solid articulation. Boots look good. They captured the lighter color of the tunic as compared to Qui-Gon's very well. And the only accessory that he comes with minus the robe is his lightsaber, which has a removable blade like Qui-Gon, and we can port that. Where's the hole? Port that in. And that looks pretty damn cool, if you ask me. And here's old Obi-Wan holding his lightsaber, and he holds it very well. And last but certainly not least, we've got Darth Maul. Probably the reason why most people are going to pick this up, mainly for the soft goods. First soft goods Darth Maul robe, but also a new head sculpt. So right off the bat, let's just put that hood on. Let's see what that looks like. Oh yeah. That's our Sith Lord that we know and love from when he was stalking our heroes on Tatooine. Tatooine is fastly populated. If the trace was found, I will find them quickly, master. Removing the hood and taking a closer look at that Darth Maul head sculpt. See if I can get a closer look. Yeah. He's kind of got like this evil grin. I prefer my characters to have a stoic look from a figure perspective, but I understand why they went this route with Darth Maul. He is a menacing guy. Looking at the soft goods robe though, before we get to the rest of the figure, it's very well put together. It's got that texturing that his robe has. And it's got the little sleeves, the open sleeves. This looks really good. I like this a lot. But we will remove it for the purposes of this video. I did always like him with the hood when he was on his bike, Sith speeder in Tatooine, looking out there with the binoculars. Always thought he looked like a badass. I mean, it's Darth friggin' Maul, people. What are we gonna do? And here he is. That classic tunic, looking quite good. He's got that extra articulation here too, I'm noticing right away, because with Darth Maul, you are going to want him in lots of poses. He is an acrobat, a martial artist, the good old Ray Park. Yeah, it looks good. All the way down, got the boots nailed. I mean, they kind of always do a good job with Darth Maul figures, Black Series. I mean, look how easily he can do that split. I mean, awesome, just great. Go this way too. I mean, I'm posing this guy with little effort, as it should be with Darth Maul. The horns there. Yep. Give me any and all Darth Maul figures. We will be here for it. And of course, the only accessory that he comes with, just like our friends, is the double-bladed lightsaber, which you can split in two, because in the duel with Obi-Wan splits it. He's got the peg there, and then the removable blades on both ends, just like the other ones, as we would come to know and love with the Black Series. And here we are with all three in a dueling pose. And yeah, I'm a big fan of this 3-pack, big fan of these characters, big fan of this movie. If you don't have any of these guys from previous runs or from their previous releases, I think then you should absolutely grab this 3-pack. But even if you did get some of those other ones, there's reasons for all three characters for a purchase of this 3-pack. Let me know what you all think in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe, and we will catch you on the next episode.